Today I'm going to talk about how you can prevent hurting your back when you're reaching for something. I would like to go over this because this is actually a common injury that I see in the clinic. I'm a work injury physical therapist. Every now and then I have a patient come in. Their mechanism of injury is reaching for something overhead and straining his or her back. There are three things that you need in order to reach for something. You need your shoulder to be able to move over your head. You need your back to be able to elongate, going upward. That goes for your entire back, from your upper back, your mid back, to your lower back. This means if you have excessive tension or stiffness in any of these areas, there is a pretty high chance that you're going to strain your back when you reach overhead. Let's address everything from top to bottom. We'll start with the shoulder. For most people who don't have to reach overhead, we have some stiffness in the shoulder already. To improve shoulder flexibility, there is a simple exercise you can do, which is a Latissimus stretch against the wall. This for me is the most effective stretch for most people. There are other variations you can do. You can do a Latissimus stretch over a table or a Latissimus stretch on the floor. And second, we'll talk about upper and mid back mobility. I kind of group these two into one because both of them are considered the thoracic spine region. There are many exercises that you can do to improve thoracic spine mobility. The easiest one is the cat-cow stretch or the cat-camel stretch. There are also other thoracic spine mobility exercises that are very good, such as bow and arrow and the windmill. To increase lower back mobility, I see a lot of people recommending the trunk rotation stretch. However, for people who have existing back injuries or previous back injuries, this would probably not be my first choice. Instead, try to loosen up the muscles in the lower back region first through the legs. And that means stretching out your glutes and stretching out your hamstrings, because both of these muscles attach to your lower back and allow you to stretch your lower back through your legs. There are multiple ways of stretching your hamstrings and your glutes. So that's a lot of stretching. Stretching the shoulder, stretching the upper and mid back, and stretching your lower back, your hips, your legs. Is there a stretch that covers, if not all, but most of these areas? There is. One of my favorite stretches is the child pose stretch. This stretch stretches shoulders, your upper back, your mid back, your lower back, and your hips. The only thing that you cannot stretch with this exercise is your hamstrings. But this still allows us to narrow down the number of stretches to just two: child pose stretch and hamstring stretch. Some people have trouble kneeling because of knee pain, so they not comfortable with doing the child pose stretch. What you can do, you can try the thoracic spine stretch in standing using a table or a chair. This is an excellent stretch. It stretches a lot of the similar muscles, but with one little difference. It still stretches your shoulders, still stretches your upper and your mid back. It stretches your lower back to a certain extent, and it stretches your hamstrings. What it doesn't really stretch is your glutes. So you'll have to stretch your glutes separately. This way, it still allows you to just do two stretches to cover all the points that we mentioned, from the shoulder, upper mid, to lower back. If you have a pre-existing or current lower back injury, I would highly encourage you to do a lot of core stabilization and core strengthening exercises. And you can check out a video that I made that you can do this with. If you have a lot of shoulder stiffness and you would like to do more shoulder stretching, you can check out my frozen shoulder exercises video that I made.